Okay, so we got the 85 Maxim X out today. This bike I had for quite a while, and I was kind of reminiscing. All my kids have been on this bike, probably quite a few years ago. Originally, I imported it from Canada. It's a 750 Maxim X, and took quite a bit to get it to this point. There's a ton of stuff I did on this. If you're looking at some of the unique things, just key points, it's got an FJR 1300 front end, and that's a 85 Maxim X, or I'm sorry, VMAX front wheel. Let's see what else. I put a 7-inch LED headlight on it. That's one of the screens that comes from National Cycle. It's called the F16. I don't know, fighter jet, I guess. The exhaust is the one that I actually did a X pipe setup on. It's actually got some spots need to be refinished, but it's 2 into 2 into the X pipe, and it's got the dual outlets on the back there. Those are the F1 mufflers. Probably got them off of old Honda or something. One of those eBay finds that I had polished them up. Looks good, but it has a unique sound. Not like the FC10 I have, but still pretty cool. The paintwork on it is a Jeep color. It's called bright amber. So looks good. You know, it kind of sets it off. Well, of course, that's my opinion. So I set it up with rental bars. The gauges are TDM 850 and an FCR 1000, I believe. Old school gauges. But these 5-valve engines were something, you know, they were the thing back in the 80s. They set this up with the FC70 750 cams. So but it's a 5-speed gearbox and shaft drive, so it's very unique. It's the only one that they actually made with the shaft drive as a 5-valve. So I don't know if you guys know the Phaser 700s. That I actually got off of one of the parts bikes I had. Made it work for that front end. So anyway, I figured take you guys out for a ride around town, let you hear the exhaust. You know, hopefully everything will be fine. So the mirrors I had set up as a adjustable, so they can go in and out. So if you want to tighten them up and get a little bit more clearance, but they're in a good position. You can see behind you instead of your elbows. But the front end, it's actually fully adjustable. It's a little heavier than what an upside down fork would be, but I had to make it work for this configuration. But it's got you know, the rebound, well, the preload rebound and the compression, which is down the bottom. Raptor shift light. But the way this is configured with the exhaust, seems like it's got a good bit of torque. You know, it's a 750cc displacement, so it's not huge, but it goes nice. One drawback about it is the heavy bike. of the 3 bikes I have right now. It's got the most cushy ride, you know, with the big fat seat. I guess I got to fill some dead space here. Caught the light. The speedometer reads 53,000 some change. It's actually recalibrated. The original speedometer was in kilometers per hour. So when I purchased the bike, obviously I did incremental updates and set it up. You know, with the tach, it's pretty accurate. So. Of course, I got the shift light too, so that helps. It'll wake you up at night if you're riding. The thing blinks at you. I do have covers for them, but what's the point? You want to make sure that you're alerted. So, yeah, at this point, I don't get to ride this that much work-wise and whatnot, and of course kids got me the GoPro, so we're out taking them for a ride even though they're not on the back. keep the tires round. Definitely Old Faithful here. You know, the exhaust, obviously, with the sound of it, it's muffled, meaning there's baffles in those F1 mufflers, but it's got a kind of a raspiness to it. Obviously, you may have heard that during the ride. The other thing too, that the intake on these, you know, the CB car is very sensitive, kind of like the FCX that I have. You got to run lots of E-stacks because it requires a good signal through the car for the CB carb operation. But at any rate, these are real short stacks, so the combination of the smaller pipes, the step tubes, and it helps give it a good torque, good bit of torque. So it's a little on the loud side. I had baffles in it. Didn't like it because it was just well, it did help with the sound, but you know, it seems like it wasn't as lively. Thank you very much for taking a ride with me, and hope you like it.